self-care process, which you can't see on the camera anyway. We're just going to focus on the global. So the points chosen for today were the yin, wei, and the chong. The chong is for moving the chi between the kidneys, intergenerational patterns, cellular memory, genetic disorders, inherited traits, substance abuse, digestive center. The opening point is the spleen for difficult issues, difficult to digest. This is also called the grandparent-grandchild meridian or extraordinary vessel for ancestral imprinting. Clears both muscle memory and cellular memory and trauma, PTSD, or in this case, PTSS. So like I said, you can go to the webinar to get the information so you can learn more about doing this process for your own self-care, or you can arrange to come in for a KemeTones session and go through the 10 steps for clearing post-traumatic slave syndrome. All right, and then the other point is the yin wei for the pericardium, the heart protector, the inner gates. Helps to unwrap the heart chakra, like the Grinch who stole Christmas. Gets thicker with each new hit. Trauma that is left unresolved, and the heart gets less and less space to express itself. Okay, and then the meridians. Intention, the liver and gallbladder meridians mediate the fight response and help us see new personalities. And the Sankofa Step, again, is clearing anger from living someone else's truth or their lies. And so with this celestial arrangement for May 10th, we had Mars in Sagittarius Aquarius, or Set and Haru, added to the tone of Cetus. I'm not sure if you'll be able to hear it. But anyway, that's the intention for this global healing session. And my intention for my self-care, self-healing, is to purify my heart and cleanse my REU, because I'm holding on to sadness, grief, and loss that's holding me back from moving forward and to a higher vibration, the next dimension, or cack-abbing this present day illusion reality. So, and then all the work I've been doing this week with the purification concert, same thing, is purifying the heart. every time I use this tone or set. I'm just gonna leave it right there. Yeah, so those tones represent in a myth the battle between Heru and Set, the inner battle we all have, and it's also the planetary battle between good over evil, but it's really mastering our ego, mastering our lower self and lower vibrations, lower cosmic forces. And the tone for our Set represents our divine intuition. And it was a Set that helped Heru defeat Set. And a Set helps us defeat the battle within us and every battle that we face, every struggle, including healing from post-traumatic slave syndrome in this moment, in this day attempt. Welcome back. Well, that was a fascinating ending to the previous segment using the tone for Mars or Set. And we're here for part 2. We're dealing with Sedna and Mercury and sidereal Apis, or sidereal Taurus, or Sedna, Jehuti, Apis. We also attribute the goddess Heteru to this vibration. I'm trying to keep these sessions brief. There's a very significant relationship between Jehuti and Heteru. When Heteru was sent to the earth by her dad Ra to eliminate the unrighteous people on earth, and she loved her job so much she became a bloodthirsty goddess aspect of Sekhmet and forgot her divinity. And it was Jehuti that was sent to earth to remind her of her divinity, and he did this by sharing some parables with her. So the cosmic mind was able to get into the mind, the unconscious mind of Heteru, and remind her of her divinity. So we have communications, we have remembering our divinity, and Sedna is the Inuit goddess of the sea, of all the life in the sea, and her vibration is connected to trauma, sexual assault, domestic violence, trauma in general. So it's a very significant alignment for our program of healing from post-traumatic slave syndrome. I already did the self-care for myself. I forgot to show you the Sedna tuning fork, but I did do that sound healing work for myself. And now we're going to do the global prayer, which is that by listening to the ancient teachings, we're able to remember our divinity and heal from trauma, from past, present, and future lives, and generations of our ancestors and generations of our future lineage. This doesn't fall. Jehuti, Sedna, Heteru, Jehuti, Sedna, Jahuti Nupu Sana Heteru Nupu Jahuti Nupu Sena Nupu Attempt. This is a global healing from post-traumatic slave syndrome. Teachings from the ancient ones, the cosmic mind, open up our minds and our hearts. Remember our divinity, transcending the illusion, and healing from traumas of past, present, and future. Past, present, and future generations. Past, present, and future lifetimes.